We are the morning hustle.
We're going to get to that in just a second. First off, it looks like Easter might be short some breaks, okay? Kit Kats. Give me a break.
Okay.
Give me a break. Break me off a piece of that.
Kit Kat boy.
Get it. Okay, you won't be getting Kit Kats if you're in Europe, though. It's not here. But guess what? Somebody stole a truck carrying 12 tons of Kit Kats.
Kyle.
I wasn't definitely
No,
not.
Reese's.
Kyle, the only person I know like Kit Kat.
No, Reese's is Kyle's
Reese's
thing.
is my thing, but Kit Kats are like a close second.
Yeah, but you're not going to steal. Like, who the hell would steal a truck full of Kit Kats? They had to think it was something else in
I
there.
mean, chocolate and wafers, like, that'll make you do crazy things.
No, that's a Klondike bar. All right, anyway, let's talk about something that I'm a little confused about, and let's see what y'all think. It looks like Tisha Campbell is speaking out. She's a comedian now. Did y'all ever consider her a comedian already?
I always thought she was funny, so I it's not a surprise.
I guess
Comedic
'cause
actor.
Yeah, because she's on sitcoms and stuff like that, but she's doing stand-up, which this is something that's new for her, but she's also standing up behind Martin Lawrence. And here's the thing. I thought that they had issues once upon a time, but according to Gina, no.
Never have I ever said a bad, unkind thing about the show, about Martin Lawrence, and I never will. I will protect him till the day I die.
The sick part is I just call her Gina.
Yeah, you got those
You
things,
the
man.
only person that caught it. I didn't even catch it. I said it so, like, when you started laughing, I was like, I wonder what he's laughing at. And then I'm like, oh, shoot, Tisha Campbell. No, so I thought the show ended because of this sexual harassment lawsuit she filed against him in 1997.
Yeah. I mean, that's what we know publicly.
Yeah, that's what we know publicly. But I've heard behind the scene, Martin during that time was hell. Like, it got to a place where they didn't even have an audience because they didn't know what Martin was going to do.
But, okay.
So it was bigger than just Tisha.
But my thing about that is, okay, so why wasn't you honest about it or just leave it alone? Like, you are volunteering that you never said anything bad about him. If he was out of line, yeah, I filed a damn lawsuit. He was lost his damn mind. I ain't see him running butt naked in the street.
Yeah,
This is
Yeah, but
something
I
he
mean-
talked about on his comedy special.
I don't ever remember seeing her directly speak about it, but I think all
You
these...
got to talk to the lawyer and say, hey, he sexually harassed,
No, I'm talking about
sexually battered
publicly.
me, verbally abused,
Yeah, but
and physically
I've
threatened
never
me.
seen her say anything publicly either.
I've never seen her say anything
She didn't say
publicly.
publicly. She said, I've never said anything bad about I'll stand by him 10 toes. She said, I never said. You had to say this thing to
She
the
said-
lawyer.
She did say to the media, though.
I didn't hear that part. She said
Yeah.
to the media?
Yeah, she
Well, I
said
mean,
I just heard I never said anything bad about Martin.
But you said you did when you did that
You
lawsuit.
did when you did the lawsuit.
But I didn't say it. I wrote it.
I didn't say I wrote it down. That's a little different. There was an issue.
I had to write it
I'm
down.
sorry, but don't have us thinking we're crazy. There was an issue once upon a time, and I remember you not being in episodes because you didn't want to film with him.
I guess I see her protecting him now because he in a different space.
No, I mean, her truth is her truth,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
you got to keep up with the truth. Last but not least, it looks like there is a basketball player that's not a basketball player anymore. Well, at least not for the NBA. Jaden Ivey, he has been waived after saying this.
That the world can proclaim LGBTQ. They proclaim Pride Month and the NBA. They show it to the world. They say, come join us for Pride Month to celebrate unrighteousness.
And it looks like shortly after that, his team called him up and was like, yeah, we don't need you to come in tomorrow. You're done. Okay, so now he's feeling like this is it for his NBA career.
I could have quit on my own self, but they kicked me out. And I'm sure every NBA team gonna say the same thing. We don't want him. We don't want him. He's too religious for us. I bless y'all in Jesus' name.
Now, they've gotten rid of people before when it's come time for comments to the LGBTQ community. Okay, Mark Jackson was one of those people. And this leads me to ask, because this is your own views, right? Religious views, political views. We see certain people get away and skate away with them having their own views and nobody bats an eyelash. But then you have other people that are canceled immediately when they give their religious or their political views. Do y'all feel like you can't have an opinion when it comes to these kind of things if you're working in a company?
Yeah, you got to be at a point for yourself where they can't afford to get rid of you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if LeBron James comes out and says something like that, he'll get backlash, but ain't nobody gonna get rid of him. You know what I'm saying? This guy, they like, all right, you know what? You're not really doing much anyway. We're gonna go ahead and let you go.
And that's probably why he's speaking up, because he was like, I ain't doing nothing anyway.
Right.
Bump down.
Yeah, he hasn't really been playing so well. They probably don't want him on the team anyway. But I do feel like you should be allowed to have your own religious views. Some people don't like black and white people together, and they express that. Some people don't think that women and women and men and men should be together. Like, I feel like you should be able to feel how you feel as long as you're not demonstrating any kind of like physical hurt, hate, or nothing. You could say like, yeah, I don't agree with that. I don't understand getting fired for that. That's your views. That should be your choice.
Right.
Didn't they say separate religion and politics? So what does that have to do with his job?
If I'm cutting that check and my company says that we are inclusive and this is what we believe in and this is what we do, and you go against it, and
we as the people that own the company, I feel a different way. It's just like
I'm paying you though. You get a check from me.
Okay, but that
So
don't mean that I gotta believe what you believe.
No, that's
crazy.
true. That's true.
This is my ball.
Okay, so
and I can play
so
how
we're
I want
all
to play
gonna
with my
vote
ball.
for the same people as well because you believe in Donald Trump. Now I gotta believe in him too.
If I'm paying you, if I'm cutting
No,
the
it
check,
doesn't matter about paying me.
But
That's my view.
But that's the thing. If I'm cutting the check and you in my company, you gonna believe
You and you
what I
vote
tell
for
you
Trump.
believe.
That doesn't mean
Or
I
you
have
got
to
to
vote
go.
for Trump. No, it's not.
It's
That's
just
not
like,
how
get
it
up out of
goes.
here.
I mean, it's just like the flight attendants that got fired for twerking on the airplane. Like, yo,
That's also different.
you
that's not work.
You can't represent the company and do things that the company don't
No,
stand for.
if you are backing, and to me, it's the same thing. If you choose to be a Trump supporter, you choose to date a man and you're a man, that's your opinion. That's your views. That's what you want to do with
but
your
keep it
life.
to yourself.
That don't mean that I have to then back you. And I could be separate from you and feel a different way. I don't have to go the same way that you're
But
going.
I'm saying you can feel that way, but keep it to yourself. Don't
No, you keep your stuff
don't be
to
going
yourself.
on social media talking about,
I'm L'Oreal. That's
you're fired.
You should be able to say whatever you feel as long as it's not hating or hurting anybody.
That's funny.
You can follow me at Star L'Oreal, LOREL, or I'm on a Hustle Show.
Well, that's a